Welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn to use the Google Finance function to convert between multiple currencies. This is useful if you travel a lot, work in multiple countries, or maybe you're just curious. By the end of this video, you will understand the syntax for creating a conversion formula in Google Sheets. You will be able to convert between currencies using historical and real-time exchange rates. Let's get started. The Google Finance function can fetch real-time and historical exchange rates. We'll start by looking at the current rate. To find the current rate, simply use the formula equals Google Finance, open bracket, quotation marks, currency, colon, source currency, target currency, close the quote, close the bracket. Now, what we want to do is replace source currency and target currency with the relevant currency codes. So in this example that you see here, for Canadian dollar, we're going to use CAD, and for Thai baht, we're going to use THB. Adjust according to the currencies that you require. We will start by converting all of these Thai baht amounts into their relevant Canadian currencies. Start by clicking in the empty cell E2, and then we'll type in our formula. So Google Finance, open bracket, quotation, currency, colon. We're going to convert between Thai baht into Canadian dollar, close the quote, close the bracket. And now we want to reference what price we want to convert. So enter an asterisk, and then we're going to select cell D2 and press enter. Next up, we are going to use the fill function to fill the same formula across the rest of these rows. Scroll until you see the little plus sign, and then drag that formula down until we hit cell E26. Okay, and if you go and click the cells that are filled, you can see in the input bar here, or the formula bar, that the formula adjusts according to every row. So these are called relative cell references. The formula stays the same, but the cell that we referenced in that first formula that we inputted now adjusts according to the row. So according to coefficient.io, it is possible to implement historical exchange rates using Google Finance by using this syntax. However, after trying this formula and several iterations of it, I wasn't able to get this formula to work. So unfortunately, we will not be accessing the historical exchange rates in this way for this class. However, if you do want to lock in all of these amounts, let's say the currency fluctuates quite often and it can change a lot dramatically from month to month or even day to day, what you can do is highlight all of the converted currencies, click copy, and then this time when we paste, we want to paste the values only, therefore getting rid of the formulas that we originally had and locking in that dollar amount. Your final task is to convert now the Canadian dollar expenses into Thai baht using the Google Finance currency. Let's review the syntax again. We start with equals, Google Finance, open bracket, quotation, currency, colon. This time our conversion is from Canadian dollar, so CAD, to Thai baht, so THB. Close the quotation, close the bracket, asterisk. Now click the cell that we want to convert, which is E27. Press enter. And there we have it. So this amount, $1,675.70, converts to, in today's prices, 44,380 Thai baht. Now we can drag and fill the remaining formulas in the empty cells. Excellent work. You have just learned to use the Google Finance function to convert between multiple currencies. In the next video, we're going to learn how to create a drop-down menu in order to categorize our expenses. This is going to be useful if you want to do some data analysis to see where your spending categories are the highest or the lowest, or anything that requires adjustment in the future. See you in the next video. Finance with Miss